How's it going, guys? Kale here, and welcome to another redstone tutorial. Today's episode is all about these guys right behind me. That's right, the new piglins in the 1.16 Nether update can be traded with for a lot of different things. As you can see, this hasn't been running for a terrible amount of time, and it is already backed up. Granted that the collection system on this is very basic, but I'm going to be showing you the basic premise behind these kinds of Piglin bartering systems. So hope you stick around, hope you enjoy this video. Now, as you saw, these Piglin bartering systems can get you a lot of different resources. Here are all the resources that you can get from it: obsidian, crying obsidian, soul sand, gravel, fire charges, magma cream, glowstone dust, nether quartz, nether brick, iron nuggets, string, leather, ender pearls, potions and splash potions of fire resistance, as well as soul speed books of any level and iron boots with any level of soul speed on them. Now, the basis behind these farms is that you automatically dispense gold ingots to a piglin, and it picks it up, looks at it for up to 10 seconds, and then drops a random item. In this instance, we got gravel, but you can also get any of those other items that we discussed over there. And a design I've been seeing floating around a lot is this design where the hopper, or where there's a comparator coming out of the hopper after the piglin drops whatever it's trading, which activates the dispenser, dropping another gold ingot. The problem with these designs is that it varies on the amount of items that the piglin decides to drop. So if we just wait here, we can see that he dropped 5 fire charges, and we have to wait the entire duration for that to be emptied out before it dispenses another gold piece. While this is good for ensuring that you don't get too many gold pieces coming out all at once, this can be a lot faster. And like, as you can see, there was more gravel that fell out there, making this a lot slower. Now, for these other designs that I've came up with, they rely heavily on what is called an etho clock, designed by, of course, Etho. And basically all these are hopper timers with a set amount of items in them that cycle between these two hoppers and send out a pulse after a certain amount of time. Now, for the Etho clock that we're going to be using for this, the perfect timing that I have found that is not too fast and not too slow is placing 9 items into this hopper. They can be any items you want as long as they stack up to 64. And as you can see in this design, I've renamed all of them Dinner Bone because you'll need to rename your piglins, otherwise they will despawn. So I just decided to name them Dinner Bone, of course, but you can name them whatever you would like. And as you can see, the Etho clock sends out a pulse every 10 seconds or so. That way, the second they drop their item, which these hoppers are all backed up right now, so they look at the item, and the second they drop it, they already have a new gold ingot. And this is much faster. You don't have to wait for the hopper to unload, and your new problem becomes you have so many items that you have to come up with a different collection system. I've also built a bit of a better one over here as well, with 2 piglins in it that run off of the same hopper clock, and as you can see, it is just as efficient. But once again, this works in the same way. This timer will turn on that piece of redstone, which turns on both dispensers and gives them both gold. Now let's see how many items we can get with just 1 stack of gold ingots with this particular design. So we'll put these in this chest. It'll evenly distribute them between the 2 piglins, and let's see. All right, and that should be it. Now with 1 stack, all we did was put 1 stack of gold ingots in here, and it should be split up evenly among these 2 chests. And as you can see, the loot isn't that bad. We've got quite a few fire resistance potions. Yeah, not bad. I mean, like, there's a lot of things that aren't as useful with this farm, such as the ender pearls, because you can get those from an enderman farm, or nether bricks, or some of these other things. But now things like quartz, sand, crying obsidian, fire res potions, all are very easy to get and are very renewable with this farm. Now, let me show you basically how to build one of these. Now, to build one of these Etho timers, you're going to need the items here in my hotbar: 6 blocks, 4 torches, 1 block of redstone, 2 sticky pistons, 2 hoppers, 2 comparators, a repeater, and the 9 items that you're going to be putting inside of the hopper. So to start off, you're going to put these 2 blocks with 2 blocks in between, like so, with the comparators on top, followed by the hoppers running into each other on the top here. You want to make sure that both of these little bits coming off the end are running into each other. That way, whenever you put an item in, it cycles back and forth. But for now, we're just going to leave it empty and go ahead and put a block outside of each comparator like so, with a torch on the end of it. Now take another block, put it on top of these torches, and another torch like this with the sticky piston running out of it like that, and your block of redstone. And now all you need to do is place your 9 items inside of here, and it will start up the clock. And now what you can do is place a line of redstone. I usually just use the repeater. However, you can also just use a line of redstone dust, but you're going to want to put that on one side of the redstone block. That way, every single time it comes here, it powers this. And now all you need to do to turn this into a Piglin bartering system is connect your dispenser up to it, or have a collection system of sorts below it. Surround the area in blocks. You can use any block you want. I'm just using glass so that you can see. And then get a piglin inside, and you can connect this to a gold farm or have just a chest up here, and you can have as many or as few piglins that you desire depending on your gold supply. So if you have a gold farm, you can have an entire row of piglins here, just trading, turning gold into all of these great items that you can get from Piglin bartering. And of course, don't forget to give the piglin either a piece of armor or rename it. That way he doesn't despawn. And now if we throw some gold in here, it will immediately start bartering and drop all the trades into a collection system of sorts. Now, of course, the collection system should be much more advanced than just having a single hopper below this, but this tutorial is more just to show how you can make your own Piglin bartering system that is super efficient, and you can fit this design to your needs, whether you have a gold farm or you just have some gold that you feel like trading and you want to get some of these other items. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like and comment down any questions you have down below, and I am more than willing and more than happy to try and assist you and answer them. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.